Welcome to NEXTGames Odyssey series. This video covering the Vengence 10 fight against Gigelorum in Odyssey. Now we've already determined that the Vengence 5 difficulty was going to be the highest that we could solo on Ninja, so we are once again joined by Cerberus to show a party strategy to take this one on. Now Vengence 10 marks a dramatic increase in difficulty on this NM, so if you're trying to take him on the lower Vengence levels, please be sure to check out my Vengence 0 and Vengence 5 videos on Gigelorum showing how to take him out and solo him on those lower Vengence levels. Now in Vengence 10, you need to make sure that you have a good amount of blunt damage in order to finish this fight in time. I recommend 1 or even 2 people devoted strictly to doing blunt damage, and other than the tank, having everyone else well out of range. Make sure you pin yourself between the walls on either side of Gigelorum as you see us doing here in this video. That's going to prevent you from being knocked back out of melee range consistently during this fight. Now, the main mechanic you have to prepare yourself for on this difficulty is Tail Thwack. It can do upwards of 2000 damage if not blocked by shadows. Now if a DD is unfortunate enough to get hate, then the combination of Debilitating Spout, which is a conal ability and will fully dispel all of this person's buffs, followed by a Tail Thwack, will make it so that the Thwack deals 3,000 to 4,000 damage per person in range, and the Thwack also will give you a 50% defense down buff, so that if he ends up using Tail Thwack back to back, that can also be a devastating combo. So let's talk about how Serv and I dealt with this. First, we had Chamix on Paladin to hold hate for the entire fight. Cerberus himself went in on Monk to do the majority of our damage. He had to actually hold himself back a little bit as to make sure he did not pull hate. Now I was on Ninja using Hand to Hand and Azure and Fist to assist with damage and get in 30 to 40% of our total DPS. Now for support, we had Chamix on White Mage, Larium on Bard, and Fruit Puffs on Corsair. Now Chamix, of course, kept us alive while Larium and Fruit Puffs gave us some defensive buffs of Scherzo, Knight's Mini, and Gallant's Roll, as Cerberus wasn't going to have any shadows during this fight, so we need to boost his defense as much as possible so that he could survive all of those Tail Thwacks, especially when they're used back to back under 50%. Now Ion Ninja should be fine since I had all the shadows available to me as long as I stayed on top of the recasting of them. Other buffs included Samurai's Roll and Victory's March for DPS and Adventurer's Dirge to keep enmity down on Serv. Now with this strategy, if the tank and monk die, then the ninja should kite for a minute or two while those two recover. You'll notice I actually had to do this in the last 5% of our run because we kind of ran out of magic. So this run is good practice for the Vengence 15 run that will use these exact same techniques, but there will be a need to actually push your DPS even further so that you actually can finish in the time of a single run. Let's go ahead and see how the rest of this Vengence 10 run goes. Enjoy the run, everyone. that's going to be it for the Vengence 10 run against Gigelorum. I hope you found that helpful. If you like my content, please be sure to click the subscribe button under the video and the bell icon next to that to make sure that you're notified when my new videos come out. Also, I wanted to announce that my NEXTGames merch shop will be launching next week for anyone who wants to support the channel and get some nice gear while doing so. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe and stay healthy out there.